neck out. And I think that in poker it's really interesting. You have people who play to last and people who play to win. And the people who play to last actually, while they might get farther in a tournament often, don't actually end up making money in the long run. The people who play to win will have some colossal failures. But along with that come colossal successes.
Would you not say, though, you're playing to last, not to win, by not having stepped up as project manager? It bothers me because you're the dominant personality every time you're on a team. You're very authoritative.
Absolutely.
You're very assertive, except when it counts, except putting your neck on the line.
I completely agree with you that it is absolutely 100% time for me to step up and be project manager.
Brian, your ass is on the line, and yet you're really laid back. Why?
Well, I think we lost because we didn't have as good an idea. Now, if whose fault that is, I don't know. You know, we took a different approach. If it's my fault because I didn't, crack the whip on people, then maybe it is my fault.
Well, you know what, Brian? We're going to find out whose fault it is. So I'd like you to pick two people to come back into the boardroom with you. Who are they going to be?
I'll choose Brandy and Melissa.
See, they're going after Melissa. We have heard from all of them Brandy is the weak one, and they're going to take it out of Melissa? That's how I feel. Don't make her the scapegoat. This girl is such a conniver.
We didn't know that Annie had been talking to Joan about what was going on with their team.
I'm just so angry. I'm out of here. Truly out of here.
We know now that, Mother Hen is going to protect her chick.
I'll sit outside. They're going to come in here, yes?
All right. Go outside. The other two go. Have a good time at Trump Tower. Brian, you and your group come back in a few minutes, please. Thank you.
I'm fine. I don't think you're going to get fired anyway.
I'm not going anywhere, but I cannot, after I've been told she despises Brandy.
Understood.
And you don't stand up and say it? My reaction was shock and fury. Fury really at myself, because I had totally disliked Annie the minute I met her. I love you, I love you, I love you. This is disgusting. I cannot sit in the room with Annie. Can't do it. I'll be sitting right outside. I cannot sit in the room with Annie. Can't do it. This is disgusting. This is a snake. I'll be sitting right outside.
You okay?
I just feel...
I understand.
No, you don't understand, because you should have spoken up. I'm sorry. You should have spoken up. When you tell me privately how bad Brandy is, and then you don't say it that, oh, Annie, you didn't.
I said exactly
Annie,
what I
you
said I
didn't
was
say.
going to do, Joe.
It was very wishy-washy. It's not right. You cannot be so strong in private. And
Joan, I completely
Annie,
threw her under the
I
bus.
just don't want to...
Joan is so protective of her daughter, and honestly, I think overly so. She felt like I didn't defend Melissa enough or lay into Brandy enough. Well, I apologize. I
don't want to hear apologies. Why didn't you say what you said to me? To them.
I think that it's a miscommunication in terms of what the poker analogy is. That's a very strong statement for someone who plays my game.
I'm telling you, Melissa's the one that's not going to come out of that.
I don't think so.
Oh, no, he loves Brandy.
I think Melissa's totally safe.
I'm just telling you, if Melissa goes and Brandy stays, I go with her. I don't care what it blows and how it blows.
Amanda, let him in.
Yes, sir.
All right, sit down, please. Brian, right here. So, Brian, you're not that surprised that you lost, are you?
No, I thought that with the time constrictions that we had, we didn't have the product that we wanted. It wasn't really any fault of ours. But again, seeing what
well,
they
the concept was your fault.
The concept was our fault.
Melissa, the reason you lost?
I think we had a lot of problems from the get-go. I think Annie, as usual, attempted to take over the room and dominate with her idea.
Are you surprised that Brian brought you back into the boardroom?
Me personally?
Yes.
Yes.
Brian, why did you bring Melissa back?
Well, you told me I had to bring 2. Wasn't necessarily because I thought Melissa did a bad job.
Of these 2, who should be fired?
I can't fire anybody. I'm not like you.
Yeah. You're nicer than me. It's okay. I think you're a great guy. I think you're a nice guy, too. And you probably don't like the idea of firing people, and that's okay. Brandy?
Yes.
What do you have to say?
Well, honestly, I don't think that Brian wants to be here anymore.
Is that true, Brian?
Well, this is tough to do. It's tough to be
but
here.
everybody, it's tough for everybody.
You're right.
You're not the only one.
You're right.
I mean, everybody here is tough. I mean, it's tough for Joan. Joan's a little bit older than you, and me, and everybody, and
Not me.